Hello everyone, my name is Lorenzo Cruz, and today I'm going to give you a speech on my favorite food as well as a recipe. If you were to guess my favorite food, I think you would all have some slight trouble in trying to figure out where it comes from. Most people's favorite food comes from an extravagant restaurant or something they ate on a meaningful trip they took with their family and friends, but this is not the case here. My favorite food comes from a fast food restaurant that is known and loved by many, and that is the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich. This favorite food of mine has had a big impact on my family, considering that my brother's birthday dinner was basically my entire family eating as many Popeyes spicy chicken sandwiches as we could. This sandwich is so good to me, in fact, that I took on the activity of trying to find a legit recipe for this entree. As a result, not only did I find a recipe, but I cooked it for my entire family of 8 people, including myself. First, you have to gather your ingredients. You need some boneless chicken thighs, flour, salt, pepper, cayenne, paprika, cornstarch, Tabasco, garlic powder, eggs, buttermilk, mayonnaise, pickles, brioche buns, and cooking oil. Once you are confident that you have all your ingredients, then you can begin the recipe. Start out by getting the chicken thighs, patting them dry, and then putting them to the side. Next, you can start your dry mix. Get a bowl and put about 1 cup of flour, half a cup of cornstarch, and 1 tablespoon of cayenne, paprika, salt, and pepper. Mix up the dry mix and put it to the side. The next step is to season the chicken thighs, which takes 1 tablespoon each of cayenne, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and a 1/4 cup of Tabasco. Then grab a new bowl and put 2 eggs, half a cup of buttermilk, a teaspoon of salt and pepper, mix it up, and pour it on the chicken thighs. Let the buttermilk coat the chicken thighs for at least 15 minutes, and then coat the chicken thighs with the dry mix we made earlier. After this, then we can start to fry the chicken. By doing this, you must grab a frying pan and fill it up with cooking oil. 1 inch of cooking oil is a good idea because you don't want the oil to overflow out of the pan. Once you start to heat up the cooking oil, a good way to see if the oil is ready is by using the chopstick technique. By using the chopstick technique, you take 1 chopstick and put it in the pan that's filled with oil. If you start to see bubbles form at the top of the pan, then you know that you have achieved the right temperature. Once this is made, put the chicken thighs slowly and fry each side of the chicken for about 5 to 6 minutes. While you're waiting for the chicken thighs to fry, you can get started on toasting the brioche buns and making the spicy mayonnaise. To make the spicy mayonnaise, you have to mix half a cup of mayonnaise, a tablespoon each of cayenne and paprika, and about 3 or 4 shakes of the Tabasco out of the bottle. Once the chicken is done and the spicy mayonnaise is made, get your toasted brioche bun and put some spicy mayonnaise on it. After this, put some pickles on the bottom and cover it with a piece of chicken. Once you've done that, then voila, you made your Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich. I know this is the actual chicken sandwich, but I've made it before, I promise. This recipe seems very simple and kind of basic, but the memories of making this recipe for my family and seeing their eager expressions on their faces makes it absolutely unforgettable. Being able to cook dinner for a family is a very important skill, and it can be very crucial for everyday life. Even being able to cook is a necessary tool. But all in all, if you decide to make a Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich, I hope that you'll use my recipe. Thank you, and I hope you all have a good night.